Y'all, in Georgia, it's Vidalia onion seasoning. Wait, let me start over. In Georgia, it is Vidalia onion season. And Vidalia onions are the best, sweetest onions you will ever put in your mouth. You could eat them like an apple. So I'm going to share with y'all a recipe that I think is just one of the best. And we used to make this back in the olden days when we could afford a steak, cook a steak on the grill and have the Vidalia onion pie.
Paula,
So good.
in the recipe,
Yeah.
the recipe still tells them to
Cut this in, no.
circles.
No, you don't want to do that, y'all. Because when you go to cut your pie, if you leave it in circles, they're so hard to cut through and it's just messy. So just make sure you cut it in chunks like that. And it'll be much, much easier when you go to slice it. All right. So when our onions are ready, I've got a pre-baked pie shell here. You can make your own. You can use a refrigerated pie crust. But these make such a beautiful show. I'm perfectly happy with a frozen pie crust. All right. Oats, I was going to say, what is that? That's the liver I cooked for Lulu. Let me put that up. I don't want to get that in our Vidalia onion pie. All right, I've got me some eggs over here. And I'm going to mix this up a little bit of flour. Every pie has to have a little flour, doesn't it? Just beat this up good. So it won't be lumpy, too lumpy. Okie dokie. I've got some salt. I've got some milk. And I'm going to cook these probably for about 5 minutes. All right, y'all, our onions have been cooking for a few minutes. But you want to just try to cook them till they're light brown. And while they finish up, I'm going to come over here with our custard base for our pie. Now, this is our eggs and our flour mixed. I'm going to add our salt. I'm going to add our sour cream. How much sour cream is that? I can't remember. Cup and a half. Now, let's think about how I always felt like this was a wonderful appetizer. So you could make these. You could make these in a little tart pan and use that cream cheese pastry, for the crust, and then just because I just think it's a perfect appetizer. All right. All right, now I'm going to add our milk. Kind of slow. The tomato pie and the onion pie, they're just right up there together. All right, now when our onions are done, I'm just going to slip them on top of our pre-baked crust. They're starting to get a little brown. So just a few more minutes. And now I want to talk to you about your bacon, because our bacon is the last thing to go on top of our pie. Now, I don't, and all recipes will tell you to cook the bacon until it's crisp and crumbly. I don't like that. I don't do it that way. I like mine done, but still soft in places. And the reason for that is if you cook them until they're crumbly, there is no bacon fat left. It's all melted in the pan and you're going to use it for something else. But I have found that my bacon, doing it like cooking it the time that I like, and I think Teresa has joined me on that, because if it said crispy, she cooked that sucker till it's crispy. But actually, depending on your recipe, you know, it just depends on what recipe you're using it in. But this one's going to bake some more. So there is still some bacon fat left in this bacon because we didn't cook it all out. And that's just going to help flavor this pie even better. Okie dokie. I think they're ready, y'all. And I don't think I told you at the very start, it called for 3 tablespoons of butter to cook your onions in. So that's what I did. They're cut perfectly, Teresa. Teresa prepped our onions for us, and they are cut perfectly, perfect. All right, let me make sure this is mixed up good. Okay, over our onions. Holy moly. Holy moly. I'm going to move that over here because it looks like something's crooked. Uh-oh, it's running over. I hate that. I hate when it runs over. Yeah, I should have stopped with that last little bit that was left in the bowl. You want to make sure you sprinkle that bacon as evenly so everybody will get a bite. Look at the mess on this pie shell. This pie pan. We're going to have fun washing this cookie sheet. Okay. Teresa, I'm a-coming. I'm a-coming. Thank you. It's going to be all over this.
You're tipping it a little bit.
I can't tell.
It's hard on that side.
I can't see on that side. 30 minutes. This is a beautiful Vidalia onion pie, y'all. And you can see how the bacon finished cooking and got nice and crisp and left us that wonderful gift of a little bacon fat to go in there. And this too is for my company coming in. I want a slice now.
What? But Susan's
I
not
can't.
gonna care.
Well, I will care.
Well, taste just a little teeny type of the filling on the top. Nobody will notice.
So good.
Because you know what pie crust tastes like.
You know, y'all just take my word for it. It's so good. And please make sure you make it, because it will be a huge hit. Oh, that bacon smells so good. Love and best dishes, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.